on Sunday has published a front-page story about Prince Harry plotting his return from exile. For the past couple of weeks, the British press has been publishing a litany of articles leading up to Prince Harry's 40th birthday about how miserable he is in America and how desperate he is to return to Britain. Most of these articles use former friends and disgruntled former royal aides of Harry's as sources, as in no one Harry is actually friends with now, who would know what he is currently thinking and feeling. The goal of these articles is to perpetuate the narrative that Harry is miserable and regrets moving to America. According to this article, Harry has been speaking with his old friends in Britain and former palace aides about how he can return to the royal fold. Most of this bullshit article hinges on unnamed sources with lines such as, "A source said the friend believes if Harry comes back to the UK with zero fuss and does zero publicity and attends very mundane events, he could prove himself and win over the British public again." In other words, this source didn't speak to Harry. Instead, they are telling the Mail what an alleged friend allegedly said to Harry. More faceless, nameless sources. I'm not sure why they think Harry is concerned about winning over the British public. According to a recent YouGov poll, the great British public just voted Prince William the most popular royal, despite him being the laziest royal. So what do they know? For the record, William was work-shy, even before his wife got cancer. These people haven't been paying attention for the past 4 years if they believe Harry cares about what the British public thinks of him. Harry got a pretty warm welcome from the British public when he returned for the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. So what is this alleged friend so worried about? Harry and Meghan have the freedom to do what they want. Their recent tour of Colombia is a perfect example of how they are putting that freedom to good use. Why would Harry give that up to become a ribbon-cutting puppet again? The article makes it seem as if Harry is not just desperate to return to being a working royal, but desperate to return to the tight booty hole of British society. If this were true, Harry would not have turned down invitations to society weddings like that of his friend Hugh Grosvenor. He would not have left the coronation and gone straight to the airport. He would not have picked up his family and moved 6,000 miles away. Why would a man living in the US with his wife and children, who has publicly stated that he will not bring his family to the UK over his concerns for their safety, be thinking about how to spend more time working and living in the UK? According to the article, Harry apparently sent conciliatory messages to several old friends in the UK via WhatsApp. What do the messages say? What exactly is he conceding because he and Meghan have done very well in America, contrary to the predictions of the British press? Furthermore, everything Harry and Meghan have said about the relationship between the British press and the toxic way in which the royal family operates has been proven correct. According to the Daily Mail's nameless sources, these alleged former friends are ready and willing to help Harry smooth a path back to Britain, with some referring to their task as Operation Bring Harry In from the Cold. What a load of nonsense. Harry isn't in the cold figuratively or literally. He is living in a mansion in Southern California with his family. Who would give that up for a bleak, pointless life of standing on balconies and waving? What is so great about being in a gilded cage? The Daily Mail and other British tabloids have a habit of quoting disgruntled former friends of Prince Harry because it helps perpetuate this false narrative that he is miserable, and because Harry's real friends know how he feels about the British press and would never speak to them in any capacity. These left-behind friends like to blame Meghan for changing Harry and stealing him away, when in reality, Harry, who always wanted to leave, probably cut them off because there is nothing like dating someone who isn't white to show you who your friends really are. It's doubtful that Harry is speaking with his old, prejudiced, snobby friends about returning. Harry also spent a great deal of his memoir, Spare, talking about how much he despised royal aides and their control over him while he was a senior member of the royal family. Why on earth would he be turning to them when he worked so hard to get away from them? This article is frankly unbelievable because 1, the British press has been terrible at best when it comes to the veracity of the stories about Prince Harry and Meghan. Most recently, for example, the British press reported for weeks that Prince Harry would not attend his uncle's funeral. Harry did attend his uncle's funeral. 2, the story was published by the Daily Mail, a tabloid Prince Harry and Meghan have successfully sued, and a tabloid with a history of publishing false and misleading stories about them. And 3rd and most crucial is that this article contradicts everything Prince Harry has said himself. Why would anyone believe nameless sources via the Daily Fail over Prince Harry?
Can you see a day when when you would return as a full-time member of the royal family?
No, I can't see that happening. No, I can't see that happening.
How are you enjoying your time living in the US?
It's amazing. I love every single day. The kids are growing up like all kids do, very, very fast. They've both got an incredible sense of humour and make us laugh and keep us grounded.
Are you happy?
I'm very, very happy. I'm very at peace. I am in a better place than I've ever been. And I think that probably angers some people. The safety of my family is my priority. And that is the main reason that we left. Some people always thought that Meghan would leave. But I don't think they ever thought that I would leave as well. I'm not going to lie, it's been really hard at times. But I guess there's also a lot of people who refuse to accept that I could be happy out here because of what I've left behind. But the reality is I've never been happier. I've got 2 beautiful kids and an amazing wife. Like, the happiness in my family now, I have never felt anywhere else before. Me and my family can reconcile, but first there needs to be conversation and accountability. And if that doesn't happen, then that's very sad. But I will focus on my life, my amazing family that I'm so grateful to have, my 2 kids who are bouncing up and down me this morning. I'm not angry anymore. There are things that will still anger me, but I'm not angry anymore because I am exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Monarchists and the British press want this story to be true because they can't understand why Harry wouldn't want to spend his life cutting ribbons and playing third wheel to his dull brother and sister-in-law. The people most excited about this story are trolls like one-woman foe news network Brittany Raymer, whose entire personality revolves around hating Meghan Markle. Despite being a Bible-thumping Christian, she has been salivating at the very unlikely prospect of Harry and Meghan divorcing because, like most of Harry and Meghan's haters, her life is bleak. If Brittany spent less time wishing for 2 people who can't stop touching each other to divorce, and more time living her life, maybe she wouldn't be alone and forgotten at her younger sister's wedding. To all the people stupid enough to believe Harry wants to return to a life he literally ran from, he told the Queen he wasn't coming back, and he meant it.